Assalamu alaikum. So in the last class I have told you about the temperature, rise in temperature, terrestrial radiation and all those things. So today we will be studying about precipitation and how the precipitation occurs and what are the three forms of precipitation. First of all, we all know about water cycle, right? So in the process of water cycle, what happens? The water in the water bodies such as river, lakes, etc., they will get evaporated and rise above, and that time they will get condenses and forms the clouds. And when the clouds are formed, what will happen? The clouds will form into a larger size, and when the clouds will be in a larger size, they can't resist the gravitational pull of the earth. That time they fall, or they will come back to the earth in the form of water droplets, and that is known as precipitation. And this precipitation is divided into mainly three. That is, first one is rainfall, second one is snowfall, and the third one is hailstones. So what is rainfall? So I told you these are the three different forms of precipitation, right? So first one is rainfall. Rainfall is the precipitation in the form of water drops. So we know about rain. മഴ എങ്ങനെയാണ് അതെന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ പ്രസിപ്പിറ്റേഷൻ്റെ വാട്ടർ ഡ്രോപ്സ് ആയിട്ട് എർത്തിൽ വരുന്ന ഫോമിനെയാണ് നമ്മൾ റെയിൻഫോൾ എന്ന് പറയുന്നത്. സോ ദ precipitation that occurs in the form, or that happens to see in the form of water drops or water droplets, is named as rainfall. Second one is snowfall. So in some places the temperature falls below 0 degrees Celsius. So in some places what will happen? The temperature will go very down and it can go below 0 degrees Celsius, and that time there will be ice crystals, or there happens the formation of ice crystals, and these ice crystals, or the precipitation in the form of ice crystal is named as snowfall. So what is snowfall? In some places when the temperature falls below 0 degrees Celsius, what will happen? Precipitation occurs in the form of ice crystals, or we can find ice crystals in the places nearby where temperature will be below 0 degrees Celsius, and that form of precipitation is named as snowfall. And the third one is hailstone. So what is a hailstone? It is the precipitation in the form of ice pellets. So what is ice pellets? Ice pellets are the mixture of snow and water. Okay, so ice pellets are the mixture of snow and water. What happens? The water droplets, sometimes it will pass through the cold layers of clouds in the atmosphere. We know that atmosphere has a wide variety of clouds, right? So some can be very thick, some can be thin, and some will be in larger size. And I have told you about the different types of clouds in the last class, like cumulus clouds, cirrus clouds, nimbus clouds, etc. So sometimes what will happen? These water droplets which will get evaporated and rises above and condenses to form the clouds, and the remaining water droplets will pass through the cold layers of the clouds in atmosphere. That time the water droplets will become like ice pellets. Ice pellets means they will become like the mixture of snow and water. So the precipitation that happens to form in the form of ice pellets are known as hailstones. So in this precipitation is divided into three. First one is rainfall, second one is snowfall, and the third one is hailstones. So in the first one, what is rainfall? Rainfall is the precipitation in the form of water drops, and snowfall is in some places when the temperature falls below 0 degrees Celsius. It forms, the precipitation happens in the form of ice crystals. And in the third section, that is hailstones, when this water droplets passes through the cold layers of clouds in the atmosphere, ice pellets are formed, and the precipitation in the form of ice pellets are known as hailstones. Okay, next is different types of rainfall. So rainfall also mainly categorized into three, and the first one is orographic rainfall, Second one is convectional rainfall or rain. You can say it as convectional rainfall or rain. And the third one is border rainfall. Today we will study about orographic rainfall or how orographic rainfall occurs. So in your textbook you have an image, and in that you can see a mountain and how the moist air is getting raised up and forming the clouds, and only one part of the mountain area is getting the rainfall and other one has remained not getting the rainfall. So how it happens? The moisture laden wind from the sea enters the land and move upwards along the mountain slope, where it gets cooled and condenses to form the clouds. So it depends upon the direction of the wind that it follows, which means, so the sea, from the sea, the moisture laden wind means the cold wind that will rise upwards. When it will rise upwards, it gets cooled and there it will form the clouds. In your textbook you can find like a mountain is there. So this is the mountain, and here you can see like water bodies. So from the land, this wind gets raised upwards. Wind get raised upwards means it rises in this direction. It rises in the direction of this mountain, and that time while it rises, it gets condenses. And when condensation occurs, it forms the clouds. So when the clouds are formed, and the clouds will get higher or the larger size, it can't resist the gravitational pull. That time the rain will be only to this area. ഏതൊരു, അതായത് ഈ ഡയറക്ഷൻ ഓഫ് വിൻഡ് എങ്ങനെയാണോ റൈസ് ചെയ്തത്, അതിൽ നിന്നായിരിക്കും എന്ത് ഈ കണ്ടൻസ് ചെയ്ത് വാട്ടർ ഡ്രോപ്ലെറ്റ്സ് ക്ലൗഡ്സ് ആയി മാറുന്നത്. അപ്പോൾ ആ ഒരു സൈഡിൽ മാത്രമേ എന്ത് കിട്ടത്തുള്ളൂ? റെയിൻ കിട്ടത്തുള്ളൂ. ആൻഡ് സോ ദിസ് റീജിയൻ വിച്ച് ഇസ് നോട്ട് അറ്റ് ഓൾ ഗെറ്റിംഗ് rain is named it as shadow region. So in this area they are not receiving any rainfall. Why? Because when the wind rises, it carries the moisture or the water droplets upwards or the water vapor upwards, and they condenses and forms the clouds. And when clouds is formed, they cannot resist the gravitational pull of the earth, and they will come back to the earth in the form of rain. So that time this rain will only occurs to the place in or the direction in which the wind moved. Wind move ചെയ്ത് അല്ലെങ്കിൽ റൈസ് ചെയ്ത ഡയറക്ഷനിൽ മാത്രമേ എന്ത് ചെയ്യൂ? ഈ ക്ലൗഡ്സ് വാട്ടർ ഡ്രോപ്ലെറ്റ്സ് ആയിട്ട് താഴോട്ട് വരും. So that time the region which is opposite or nearby the area receiving the rainfall will be left behind, and that region is named as shadow region. So such type of rainfall is known as orographic rainfall. So which means rainfall, actually I told you like rainfall is divided into three, that is orographic, convectional and border rainfall. First one is orographic rainfall. Orographic rainfall means the moisture or the wind the moisture laden wind or the cold wind moves upwards, and when it moves upwards, it will carry water droplets or the water vapor along with it. So what happens? As it rises, it forms clouds, and when the clouds will be of high size, it cannot resist the gravitational pull, and that time it will come back to the earth in the form of water droplets that we call it as rainfall. And the area from which the direction of wind raised will be only getting the rainfall, and the remaining side is left behind without getting rainfall, and that region is known as shadow region. So in this class I have told you about the forms of precipitation. First of all, I have taught you how precipitation occurs, right? So how is precipitation occurring? You can remember about the water cycle that you have studied in your before classes. What is water cycle? And the last step of water cycle is precipitation. So when the water vapor rises after evaporation, these water vapor get condenses and cool to form clouds, and clouds could not resist the gravitational pull of earth, and they will come back to the earth in the form of water droplets, snowfall or hailstones. This method is, or this process is known as precipitation, and precipitation is of three types, that is rainfall, snowfall and hailstones. So rainfall means when the precipitation happens in the form of water droplets. That is known as rainfall. And in some places, when the temperature falls below 0 degrees Celsius, the precipitation occurs in the form of ice crystals, that is named as snowfall. And in some places, when the water droplets moves through the cold layers of the clouds in the atmosphere, they forms in the form of ice pellets. Ice pellets means mixture of snow and water, that is named as hailstones. And after that, I have told you about rainfall. Rainfall is broadly categorized into three, that is orographic rainfall, convectional rainfall, and border rainfall. And I have told you about orographic rainfall. What is orographic rainfall means? The moisture laden wind or the cold wind rises upwards carrying the water vapor with them, and when they will rise and move upwards, എന്താണ് റൈസ് ചെയ്യുന്ന സമയത്ത് അല്ലെങ്കിൽ upward direction മൂവ് ചെയ്യുന്ന സമയത്ത് these water vapor condenses and forms clouds, and when the clouds will become in higher size, they could not resist the gravitational pull of the earth, and they falls back to the earth in the form of water droplets, which we call it as rainfall, because it is a form of precipitation. And the area from which, or the direction in which the wind rises upwards, that a region will be getting the rainfall, and another region will be left behind, and that region will not be getting any rainfall, and that region is termed as shadow region. And next class I will be discussing about convectional rainfall and border rainfall, and these two are the last topics of your first chapter in geography. Okay, so that's it for today. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum.